What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Total Swans TV matchday preview. A quick look ahead at Leeds United versus Swansea City. Last time out, Swansea City versus Birmingham. A comfortable 3-0 win for the Swans. Birmingham came to the Liberty Stadium. I don't really think they intended to leave with 3 points. Kind of set up for a draw. Didn't really play to any strengths at all. They defended quite well in the first half, but as soon as that first goal went in, they kind of crumbled. They had to switch up their formation to try and get something from the game, and that kind of cost them another 2 goals, and they lost the game in the end. But let's take a quick look now back at the highlights of that game. Just look at the goals real quick. So obviously 0-0 at half-time. Steve Cooper decided that there was space behind on the left-hand wing for a wrong-footed left-back. So up steps Kyle Norton, comes on at half-time, does exactly what Steve Cooper had planned, got in behind the Birmingham defence on the left-hand side, and what we saw was nothing short of spectacular from Kyle Norton. He did the same last season against Millwall. Fantastic shot. From where we were sat, you can see it in the vlog. Awesome angle. Fantastic finish from him, so well done, Kyle. Another great goal from you. So he came on, did exactly what Steve Cooper wanted. Like I say, then Birmingham kind of had to switch things up, and they needed to push forward and try and get that goal. Unfortunately for them and Pep Cotet, that cost them another 2 goals when Mike van der Hoorn dispossessed the Birmingham midfield as they were trying to counter, and slid the ball through to Bersan Salina, who, to be fair, wrong-footed, straight into the roof of the net. Fantastic finish. 2-0 the Swans on the 68th minute. And fair play, Jan Dander winning the penalty. Another brilliant ball into the box. Jan Dander got to the ball just ahead of the Birmingham defender after being fended off by Borja Baston. Kind of a wrong-footed tackle, kind of just lunged at the ball, missed it completely, and just wiped out Jan Dander. And up steps the Championship's top goal scorer, Borja Baston, to net his 5th goal of the season in the league from the penalty spot. That's his 2nd penalty this season. Bit different to the first one. First one, he kind of just put his foot through it, leathered it. I don't think the keeper would have stopped it had he got his hands to it anyway. But this one was kind of side-footed, bottom right-hand corner, well-taken penalty, and that was it. That was the nails in the coffin for Birmingham. That was 3-0, 75th minute, pretty much game over. So, as I say, for Leeds United, last time out, they beat Stoke 3-0. A very comfortable win in the league for them that day, last Saturday. And they also faced Stoke City in the Carabao Cup midweek, where that game actually finished 2-2 after 90 minutes, and Stoke were actually triumphant in penalties at the end of the game. As we know, the Carabao Cup, if the game is a draw, there's no extra time anymore. The game goes straight to penalties, and that was it. Stoke won that game 5-4 on penalties. And like I say, Leeds beat them 3-0 last Saturday. Bielsa switched the team up quite substantially for the Carabao Cup game. Quite clear what his intentions are for this season. He's probably quite pleased. So are the players and quite a lot of the Leeds fans that they are out of the early cup stages. They can push on now and try and maintain their unbeaten run if they can get past this Saturday. And if their intentions, as they have been last season, are promotion, undoubtedly automatic. They obviously missed out on the playoff. They lost in the playoff semi-final last year. But they've had a fantastic start to the season, just as we have. 5 games unbeaten, 4 wins and 1 draw each, 13 points. They're ahead just on goal difference by 1. But we have the Championship's top goal scorer in Borja Baston. 5 goals in 5 games. Brilliant return from him after returning from Spain. The only thing that's worrying is that Leeds United have the best defence so far this season, only conceding 2 goals in 5 games. They also have the best goalkeeper in the league as far as clean sheets are concerned. Casilla has 3 clean sheets, all 3 of them in the last 3 games. He did actually concede 2 on Tuesday night. in the Carabao Cup. He didn't actually change. He wasn't swapped out for that game, so he did concede 2 goals in that game. So he can leak goals. Let's just hope that we can put a couple past him tomorrow, and we don't really concede. So fingers crossed, we'll go into that game with a top goal scorer against the Championship's best defense and best goalkeeper. But like I say, this is going to be a very tough game. I think personally for both sides. Neither team want to lose. Swansea, hopefully, Cooper will set up to win. He said in interviews they'll look to win every single game. So that kind of fills the fans with confidence. Hopefully the players will follow suit, and let's try and take all 3 points tomorrow at Ellen Road, and let's make that 4.5-hour journey a little bit easier on the way home. But both teams will be looking to dominate possession. As we know, the Swans love to play the ball on the floor just as much as Leeds do. So I would expect quite a not a very exciting maybe 60 minutes, but a lot of slow play, trying to break each other down, playing on the ball, 1-2s, quick bursts in behind the defence with the wingers. Obviously, we know what Pablo Hernandez is like. He obviously hasn't been with us for a few seasons, but we know what Pablo is like. We've watched him as he's played with Leeds. Probably one of the best players in the Championship consistently for the last few seasons. Thoroughly enjoyed watching him at the Liberty Stadium while we had him in the Premier League, but fair play to him, he's maintained it in the Championship and he's dominating. Definitely probably the best player in the league last season. And he deserves to play in the Premiership once again. Maybe not with Leeds, but who knows? But he does deserve to play in the Premiership once again. But as I say, both teams will be looking to possibly counter-attack, but definitely try and play the ball in around the defence and use the wings. But a lot of close play and a lot of ball on the ground, which will be quite difficult for each other to break each side down. But I'm quite looking forward to that. It's going to be a tactical match. No hoofball, as we've witnessed with our neighbours. But to be fair, really looking forward to this game. Really excited to go to Ellen Road for the first time, and I'm really hoping we can come away with the 3 points. I think personally, as a match prediction, a score prediction, I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. There's definitely goals in this game. If this is a 0-0 draw, I'll be super surprised. But there's definitely goals in this game. Baston has 5. Byers and Surridge both have 5 if Surridge does feature in the game at all. Selina and Ayew both have 2 this season. Bamford has 4. Nketiah has 3 and Pablo has 2. So like I say, there's definitely goals in this team, but both sides are very strong defensive and both have very good goalkeepers in my opinion. I've been really surprised with Freddie Woodman. Can't say I've ever seen him before he's put a Swansea City shirt on, but very impressed. Kept 2 clean sheets and he's commanding the box. He's telling the defenders exactly what to do, and very impressed. Looking forward to seeing how he gets on this season. So yeah, 2-2 match prediction from me. I think Borja will get a goal. I'd like to see Matt Grimes. I'd love to see Matt Grimes get a goal. Absolutely love to see Matt Grimes score at Ellen Road just to shut up some of those Leeds fans. But yeah, I think Baston will definitely get a goal. 6-6. Let's keep the run going. Grimes to get a goal, and for Leeds, Bamford and Pablo. Really don't want Pablo to score against us. Really don't want Leeds to score against us. But I think if anyone's going to do it, it'll probably be Bamford and Pablo. But yeah, guys, looking forward to going up to Ellen Road. We will catch you later on this evening. I may even do some Instagram live from the journey on the way up and at Ellen Road itself before kick-off and maybe at half-time. But guys, thank you very much for all your support on the channel. If you are new around here, if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe and comment below. Leave your match predictions. And come on, up the Jacks.